moment to make sure.
Yes.
JuiceBox looked lost in the first game and a half.
But then
almost makes a 4-stock comeback, and then almost wins the entire set.
Yes, right. Like there was, it's almost as if there was a moment, you know, an inflection point where JuiceBox changed up the entire way that he was playing versus NoFluxes, stopped running into aerials, stopped getting hit by the forward airs while trying to drift back into stage, and it was all gravy for JuiceBox since then. I mean, he dropped the game, right? Like once he figured that out, but like, you know, from then it was just like him winning game after game after game. And we're going to see if NoFluxes is going to come out with strong momentum or if JuiceBox is going to keep those lessons learned and make it even harder. Oh, don't. He didn't mean to.
He didn't mean to. It's okay. It's okay. He didn't mean to.
JuiceBox is so smart. Next level tech actually is doing the disrespect, but in the player cam, shaking your head to be like, I'm a nice guy, option select.
Yes, and not only that, NoFluxes is in his head now. He's like, all right, was this guy disrespecting me? Wait, he shook his head. Maybe it's okay, but maybe it's a plan. And then at that point, you've already taken 28 damage.
Yeah, at that point,
by the time you realize.
It's like you, at the time when you're figuring out all of these mental layers, JuiceBox is playing the matchup.
Since his set from Polish, JuiceBox is still moving faster than he did for the entirety of the rest of the tournament.
That's right.
The literal movement speed of Sheik has been raised. I like he went back to the level 1 forward tilt in front of the opponent. Tipman spike, wow.
Crazy up air hitbox from Ganon that looked almost like a Pikachu tail spike with how far down that sent. You know, also a little bit less known, Ganon does have a bit of a down throw chain grab on Sheik as well, in certain DI, certain percents, but we're seeing it a little bit in effect there as well. And NoFluxes takes a small little lead. And if JuiceBox is desperate for it, NoFluxes might be able to convert this into some big percent, some extra credit before leading into the next stock.
You know, I just saw NoFluxes, and maybe I've missed it before. He did that waveland into a shield, which I don't know if I've seen from him before. And it may be to bait those forward tilts that are coming forward. I bet it can punish that with a grab or something.
Yeah,
really,
I bet. Or
really
to
impressive.
bait out the chain SD from JuiceBox. Not sure how those wavelands were affecting JuiceBox's mentality, but you can't write it off.
I might.
You might write it off. But that doesn't change the fact that JuiceBox is now down in a game where he was starting off pretty hot. I think maybe JuiceBox might need to take a few, you know, have a few stocks to remember exactly everything that was going right in that game plan at the end of that winner set. But NoFluxes is going to take that time to establish an advantage.
Well, it did look good at the beginning for JuiceBox. JuiceBox was off to a strong start, but really it was just one neutral win and some big punishes and an edge guard. So overall, if you go into all the neutral exchanges, I'm right there with you. Even though JuiceBox was up at 1 point, it's pretty much been NoFluxes the whole way.
That's right. That's right. And I think NoFluxes is hot, obviously. Not obviously. What I mean to say is NoFluxes has been running tournament sets right now. You know, he's just been playing nonstop, and I think the momentum is building for him, especially as a Ganon player, you know, as an Illinoiser.
And I mean, you saw his reaction to the crowd. Yeah, I'm leaving it alone. Yes.
All right.
An edge guard.
Oh,
yep,
NoFluxes actually can't get to the ledge. Sheik's forward tilt extending so far, even almost a little bit below the ledge to catch NoFluxes going to it and gets the F tilt fair.
Yep, there it is. F tilt to fair.
Yes.
Yep.
That's the first time I've ever seen that combo.
Really?
No.
Oh. I was about to say, I feel like it was the first combo ever discovered.
It might be, actually.
Up tilting through the platform. The degenerate strats ends up not paying off. A huge grab conversion gets him over 70%.
Yeah, wow. Big, explosive start from NoFluxes. Missing the waveland. I think, actually, I'm not sure if he was going to be able to make it to ledge there, but the slick platform movement from NoFluxes actually makes it so confusing to nail down exactly where he's going to be and when you're actually under threat.
You know what's interesting?
So many things, but tell me.
One of them is that NoFluxes chose Fountain of Dreams. Sometimes there's no platforms, and it seems like he really likes those. Maybe it's what the low ones are really useful for him or something?
Maybe. That is interesting, because I was about to say, like, oh yeah, he likes the platforms, but then I was remembering Yoshi's exists.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not
maybe
sure.
Those last games, maybe he learned something from those games 4 and 5 from the winner set, where he wanted to try Fountain instead. Yeah, and the forward air, of course. Sorry.
Oh no, I was talking about the fair on screen.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow, incredible jump read from JuiceBox. Gets that really early kill, and that pays dividends when you're playing against Ganon.
Yeah, and JuiceBox is so good at covering the space you want to be in. If you're a little bit too jumpy, it's the end of your stock.
Wow, NoFluxes within a really aggressive edge guard where he covers that low space, and oh, JuiceBox just grabs again.
He can DI out though, so it's not a long chain grab on the platform.
Oh, but yeah, he wavelands onto the platform to keep it going. Oh, NoFluxes, really nice reversal to get out of that punish. The up air is buying him some space to move forward.
Yeah, and you can see these nairs. Their intention is to stop NoFluxes. Okay, you can't make it back to the stage. That's it.
That's it, right?
Yeah, it's got to be it. Yeah,
Nice.
the nairs,
Okay.
the intention is to stop NoFluxes from jumping because he keeps trying to jump out of situations when he's on the defense.
Yes, I think, yeah. And so that's like another layer of the jump reads, right? Is like when you're on the jump reads and feeling antsy and wanting to jump out, he made that jump read to take that first stock, but also he's establishing those nairs in neutral as to say, that NoFluxes is jumping out.
Yeah, jumping in defense both in neutral and then also during punishes. Yeah.
Right, okay,
Yep.
yeah. Excellent word economy there.
Yeah.
Okay, this could be a lot of damage, but that low percent chain grab is a little bit harder to land than those mids.
And I think the platform's lowness and the way he DI'd made it ambiguous as to whether or not he was going to make it to the plat. So he wasn't quite sure if it would reach and just questioned himself a little bit.
Ooh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, having to run forward is going to be different, Ooh, I kind of like that full hop nair. He was going to descend with it onto the shield, but NoFlux is actually wave landing forward in an aggressive way with that forward angled forward tilt. Oh, that's the...
Dash attack, probably meant to be forward tilt. Okay. Yeah, now NoFluxes has increased his movement speed. There's a lot of wave landing action.
Oh, JuiceBox so slick. Yeah, they were both turning up the movement, and JuiceBox being a little bit tricky goes to the ledge instead of actually trying to hit NoFluxes' recovery, and JuiceBox is up 2-0. He wants the run back versus Polish in Grands, and we'll see if NoFluxes will make the requisite changes to overcome.
Yeah, he's back on FOD again. There was actually a big head reel back, which is more than I've seen on NoFlux's face, in his body language, than before. And he took a moment to collect himself and think about the matchup. I think decided to go back to Fountain again. I want to see what he does differently, because it was a close game. But he had such a commanding few games and winners. That, how does he capture that again? Is it just that JuiceBox figured out that part of the game plan?
Yeah, I do think now, after they have, sick movement. After they have played a couple games at this point, what is this? This is the 7th or 8th game that they've played together. The strategy is in place, and I just see a lot of the
smaller
outcomes. Yeah, the outcomes being determined by these small interactions.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Now, how is NoFluxes going to recover? I like that fair to cover the ledge and then just get to the ledge later. But JuiceBox being smart to say, I'm not going to be desperate to try to close out this edge guard because that's how I get aerialed. But NoFluxes finds those aerials anyway.
And now NoFlux is in the center of the stage more so than the side plats. Maybe that's part of the adjustment.
Oh, yeah. I think you might be right there, where he's controlling the stage more so than controlling the air. JuiceBox closing out the stock, though, with a forward air at that high percent and evening it up a little bit, but NoFluxes has a big opening right now.
And what's the edge guard? Not really one. I think he anticipated a ledge dash and to run forward, and that's why the stomp came out, but JuiceBox actually just ran way too far.
I see that.
He ran all the way back to the middle of the stage.
Yeah, NoFluxes catches JuiceBox reaching, trying to aerial NoFluxes on shield. NoFlux is saying, I still got shield drops.
Yeah, it gets what I feel like is the first, real lead of the last couple. No, he was leading game one, actually. Yeah, he was leading game one.
Yeah, but he does that big, powerful back air, killing JuiceBox all the way on the right side of the stage. Or from the right side of the stage. Very even now. JuiceBox setting up sort of his stronghold. Center stage. Now NoFlux is trying to encroach in that space. We'll see. JuiceBox gets the grab first because he's just a little bit faster than NoFluxes.
Yeah, it is scary not being on a platform when JuiceBox is able to chain grab like that.
Yeah. especially also because he's not running into your aerials on that level 1 neutral stuff. Ooh. Actually, he finds a stomp there. It's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I wonder what he's looking for.
I actually, so NoFluxes, it doesn't work out for him, but I actually love NoFluxes setting up his aerials on that platform height because he can actually challenge the stage and the ledge by platform canceling on those aerials. Now, NoFluxes does have to make this stock count because he is down 2-0 in losers, but JuiceBox feeling comfortable, not forcing the issue.
Okay. And those up tilts to the platform I thought would play a bigger role in this set. You know what, there was the stomp counterplay right away, so maybe sort of threw that idea out the window.
That'll trade and not in your favor as Sheik.
Yeah.
Oh, he finds a really fast up air, which NoFluxes was hoping to trade instead. The back air, really crucial for NoFluxes tournament life right now. Oh, the turning winner allows JuiceBox onto stage, and now NoFlux is at a fairly high percent. The fair gets whiff punished
by a grab, but no real follow-up.
JuiceBox is playing with his food. I think JuiceBox wants to be like, you know,
You don't do, but versus Ganon though, like
versus Ganon,
that's a little iffy.
I think he wants just a flavor of that, like I'm the boss right now, you know.
Before he goes again into another set with Polish.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow.
But that's exactly where he's going.
Simple and clean finish from JuiceBox. A 3-0. Convincing fashion, even though NoFluxes had some moments. He's heading into winners finals with, I think, a lot of momentum. NoFluxes, amazing bracket.
Yeah, NoFluxes, absolutely incredible performance. The best I've seen from a Ganon at a tournament I've been to. I don't think there's any question about that. NoFluxes is someone to watch out for. I've not seen a Ganon do something like that.
Absolutely.
That is